Hey, welcome to Ice Age TV. What the heck are we doing today? Really want to rearrange my shop, but you know what? I'm actually working outside because it's such a beautiful day, and I'm cleaning up the outside of my barn here. I think I'm going to do a big burn later today. We see here, before I clean that up, that looks so much better, a lot cleaner. But I'm working on property with a good old John Deere 3046R cab tractor with my air ride seat, and I'm just rounding up all the debris around the property. And in Loudoun County, Virginia, you can't do a burn until after 4 o'clock, so you're not allowed to burn in the middle of the day. So I'm gonna round stuff up and probably have a big bonfire here later today. So look at the property now, and let's just see how far I get cleaning it all up and make it look more pretty. So I have a bunch of stuff to burn tonight for the big marshmallow burn, the marshmallow fire, the, what do they call the other stuff? I'm trying to think of the chocolate on the wafers. So there you go, everybody. This just doesn't end here at Ice Age TV. And thank goodness for the John Deere tractor with a bucket on it and a cab, where I can work around the property and enjoy my music in the cab, enjoy my A-Ride seat, and not to be exposed to all the dirt and debris that's going to be flying around as I do this. So that's the project, everybody, here. My music. I have done this so many times. You have no idea how many years I have moved debris around this property. It is beyond believable. So I think that branch is going to fall off. So let's get up here and get the pile, start building the pile. Then I'm going to throw diesel fuel on it later, an igniter. Get some energy here in this thing as we do this here. Those are tree branches I took down from last year, right when winter was setting in. And so there we go. Got the diesel and Rebel are cabled up because good old diesel got them out on the road. Even Gypsy and Prince got on the road. Just, oh my gosh. But diesel and Rebel, you just can't trust them. So I got them locked down. But now, can I get that area cleaned up over there? That'd be really nice. You have no idea how many times I've tried to clean this back property up, and then it just accumulates with more junk and debris. But right now I'm focused on the front, where I cut down a bunch of tree branches, and I'm cleaning that up first, but then I get the whole backwoods. I mean, I could just spend all day rounding up debris and wood. But there's no emergency to it. It's just enjoying the beautiful Saturday day, and it's about 40 degrees out, so it is balmy compared to what we've had, and it's not windy, so that's a great thing. Let's keep on getting, everybody. All right, we're gonna drag it on back. Gotta drive backwards, drive forward. All that debris will come off. And yeah, the smart thing you do if you want to bust your ass, you cut all this stuff up into little stuff, but forget that. I'll just drag it. It usually hangs on to the buckets inside these teeth. If I had to have the tooth bar, it'd be much more challenging. So tooth bar really plays out. All right, let's see if he pushes this thing forward. See that, how it starts to all kind of fall down on me, which that's all right. I can just push it in. It's all good. There we go. That'll be good. Yeah, like I say, having the tooth bar is a huge, huge thing. It's like a claw in so many ways. Oh, this is funny. So the other night, when I was doing the generator, the last time I checked this tank, it was just about full with the fuel tank. Now I'm looking at this thing like, wow. So this thing really was sucking fuel. And this thing ran for, I would say, about 3.5 hours, maybe 4. So this thing wouldn't do like an old tractor would go 8 hours. This thing probably only go about 5. Smaller tank, I mean, my guess. Wow. You learn something every day. Now over here, this is just so wet, but the ground's pretty so solid. The only danger here is we clean this debris up here. Is this back area here is an escape area for the dogs, somewhat. Let's see what we got here. This would be a mud pit if I'm not careful. I'm gonna have to put this thing in 4-wheel drive. And I should probably put it in a little bit lower gear so it's a little more grunt. Let's see here what we can do here with this here. got sitting up here to get some power. Got on this first load here. The challenge is how much stuff you actually pick up. That's the real challenge. I didn't get much. So you can see how I'm already going in. So let's try it again, a little different angle. So you can get here now. Again, see there, so so much big stuff. There you go. You did pretty good on that one there. Not bad. But I'll turn this thing into a tractor pull mud pit. That's for damn sure. See that? Now the challenge too is you can really tear up your tractor with all this loose debris. It gets on your hood, gets on your arms up here. So the only downside to kind of working with all this wood, I've done it many times, you can really make your tractor look abused and used really quickly. In some ways, you should just rent a Bobcat for the day and save yourself your tractor. I mean, you really should in all reality. All right, let's go up here and keep on dumping. Yeah, this is going to be a good burn tonight. That's for damn sure. But then what happens too is this time of year, the ground's soft, you really start putting indentations into the path of you riding, and something like, what's the big deal in that? When you're cutting grass in the spring, you're going through all these ruts, and it just beats the crap out of you. Good news is, the fence isn't totally down. I need to come back here and patch this fence up. That'd be a good project for the kid and I. There we go. Get another scoop. Get her down. Try to get that bucket. So getting that bucket level on the ground without actually digging into the ground, that's challenging. Got a pretty good bucket there too. And then see here, see the branches start up against your tractor and scratch up the cab. I've done this too many times to know how this all plays out. This fence was put in 2005, 20 years ago. Is that impressive? Yeah, 20 years ago. Ben and one of his friends started a landscaping company. They were motorcycle sales guys at a motorcycle dealership, and they got so sick of working there, they started their own landscaping company, and I was one of their first customers. And I put them on the whole project and put fencing up all around the other side of this property over here where my parents used to live, and all this back side of this fencing. So that was pretty cool. That cost me a chunk of money. And the guy used to work for me, Joe, his father was laughing at those guys because they used concrete to set the posts. Instead of driving the posts, they used concrete, and he was adamant that all those posts would all rot out one day. I mean, he was adamant that those guys don't know how they're doing, and that all that fence line's going to fall on the ground eventually. Now, this is 20 years ago, 2005, when I was restoring my farmhouse, and I lived up there in my old parents' house up there for like half a year, but he was adamant that all that fencing eventually would just all rot out in the ground, and the bottom of the base would just fall over. Here we go again, getting more. So see, having a tractor now, I used to have the 4044 or 4042, whatever it was, and that had a bigger bucket on it, so you made a lot more progress going into this stuff. And having this thing in four-wheel drive blow is a really nice thing. See there? So I'm making some progress here, everybody. Getting this back area cleaned up. The downside is over there is concrete. So once I get in that area there, that's going to be more challenging to clean up because it's concrete. It's not actually wood. So here's a piece of wood right here dangling off the tractor. And I try try to get the property cleaned up. You know, the days of going out and riding around and buying cars and trucks and motorcycles, those days are all gone, you know. So I'm really kind of back to my true beginnings, where I used to spend a lot of time here on my property, working around the property. So that's kind of where I am again. You know, the heyday of showing videos of me going and buying stuff's over. And for all I did, it didn't make me a damn cent, really. I mean, it's beyond believable for all the time I put into making content videos, and you feeling like you're going to go with me, go buy something, and at the end of the day, you know, just nothing. Just besides borderline bankrupting myself, buying too much crap. Now, there's a bird out there. Yesterday, there was a fox right there where they are on the other side of the creek. And Julia really feels like that fox would have kept coming if it wasn't for her yelling at that fox. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to believe a fox would come into a pack of dogs. I have no idea. There's good old Gypsy and Prince. You know, they're really good. They really do stay on the property. But today, they did go across the damn fence up there near the gate into the road. Just, oh my gosh. But overall, they really just stick around and don't wander. For Diesel and Rebel, they're both on cables. There's just no way, man. There's no way I can be, you know, focused on doing a project and trust those guys. It's too risky. I mean, Diesel was across the road, just standing there on the road. I mean, this road isn't real busy next to my house. The main road is up in front, but it's just nerve-wracking. That's why I'm like, forget it, man. You're on, unless I can really just be there watching you guys, there's no way. I don't trust you, so you're cabled. All right, we're making some pretty good progress here. I'm trying to kind of angle this thing in and get the bigger stuff. I'll have to work the little stuff a little later. But this is such the loose area back here. I'm too down too far. So now I got to kind of come up. Getting this bucket about level. That's the challenge. Nope. There you go. And then I don't really want to take out my fence. So that's a whole other thing in how you notch this stuff out of here without getting to that fence. And you can see it's getting, again, like I said, it's going to be a mud pit. When I'm done back here, it'll surely be a mud pit. And I'm picking up dirt as I'm doing this as well. So, the projects on Ice HCV is always an adventure. If you have land, you know it's always something to do. Always. The question is, you have the energy and the motivation to do it. There's the kid. So, like, the daughter's home now. That's good, I guess. Well, she just cleaned the house. So I got a bunch of dirt on that one. So here comes the kid. There goes the dogs. And Prince and Gypsy are the worst when it comes to bringing in the driveway. They get in front of the truck. So that's a project, but I'm on my project, so there you go, right? Airing out the camper. So I went through a 40-pound tank, I believe, from Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night. So I think I had 3 nights out of that. I think I went to track supply on Wednesday. So in the colder weather, you can get, but it was cold this morning in the camper, so it ran out of fuel sometime last night. All right, let's see how we do this time, everybody. Get this thing in here. Like I say, it's getting this bucket so it's level with the ground, and you're actually picking debris up. That's the challenge. And I'm in just like big logs. See, that's kind of like okay, but not great. I'm going to go back in. I just didn't do as good as I thought I should. So go back in, get some big stuff back there. Let me put this down, tilt it, and then try to get a little bit more of a, yeah, I mean, okay, not great. But thank God for 4-wheel drive and some some of these agricultural turf tires, or ag tires. I bought a Kubota one year, used, and it had turf tires on it. Oh my gosh, no way. When the winter months came, I had to put chains on those big ass, fat ass, like, they look like race car slicks in the back of the tractor. They're huge. And so anybody out there, if you buy an ag turf tire, be very careful, because they're great for cutting your grass and keeping your grass from getting indented, but when it comes to getting the slippery stuff, there's no way. You're literally sucking wind. You're spinning. All right, see there? All right, it's not bad, but not a lot of, it's just little by little, everybody. It's kind of where it is. And the good news is the 4-wheel drive isn't tearing up the yard right now, so that's a great thing. There's so much dead debris around here. It's incredible. I always really wanted this whole back area to be really nice and grassy and all cleaned out, so all the woods are real pretty and everything. And I've done it, but then I just end up getting a project to get rid of debris, and here we go. I don't know if I'm going to get that or not. I'm so close. I may have to drag that out. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come from a different angle. I'm going to keep on working this little pile right here, but I think I'm going to come in a different angle and then drag that debris out and away from that fence, so I don't end up damaging my fence anymore that's already damaged. But it's still up, so it's not like the dogs can get through that easily. All right, let's see what we here now, all right? Get the bucket kind of, nope, kind of a little too, gotta back up a little bit. Does for us. We kind of got it, but not really. See, it's so tricky on getting that. There's such a fine line of getting the tractor with the bucket down, but you're not digging into the ground. And you kind of use this bar right here, so technically where that kind of angle is in right there, that should be about level, but it's not. That's what you would think. So it's a little bit more back. I'm gonna have to drag this stuff out. I'm getting too close to the damn fence, which that's required 2 hands. Holding this phone is not easy. Oh, it just doesn't end. So the kid comes to the property. You know what she does? She leaves the gate open. Yeah, the gate to her driveway is wide open. It just doesn't end. I'm amazed that all the dogs are right here on the property personally. Hey, we're making headway here. It just doesn't end, man. It doesn't end. Us humans are just stupid. You're stupid. If you think you're smart, you're not. You're a dumbass. We're all a bunch of dumbasses. If you don't accept that, then you haven't lived life. Yep. All right. So here we are, making progress. A lot of work. I mean, really is a lot of work to do all this stuff. You want a pristine property, man. I mean, I've said it all along. If you want a pristine house, property, you just have to stay at home every day of your life and take care of it. That's why all the rich people pay all the landscapers to do all the work. All right, we're making headway back here if you kind of look. Yeah, into 30, 46. She's doing really good. She definitely has good lifting power. So it is encouraging. This debris is from back in 2014. 13, 14, I put the back, I ripped out the whole back side of the house with an old porch, and I put in a brand new, back addition. Here's the kid. Oh, it just doesn't end. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's Willow?
What?
Is Willow on the property?
He was a second ago.
You just saw him like 1 minute ago.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone's on the property. I just brought Prince and Gypsy in.
Okay, good job. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there you go. Just doesn't And then, all right, so anyways, this is all debris from the back of my deck from so many years ago in porch. Concrete I busted up. So this is literally 2013. So you're talking 12 years ago when this all came back here. Wow. Now, and what I'm doing, I'm just moving a lot of debris to clean it out to that burn pile, but eventually I'm going to have to take that burn pile and clean it up like this. So it's just going to be transferred dirt and debris from one spot to a whole nother area. And so I really didn't get under that well, so I'm going to try it again. Take it, dump it. Try to get a little bit more underneath of that right there. Gonna tear up your tractor. This is how you really start tearing up your tractor. Yeah, gonna go on a different angle here. Really need two hands, but I'm just trying to give everybody some entertainment on my Ice Age TV channel. But you really need two hands. You're operating this, the steering wheel, to hold this phone and do this. It's much more challenging. You just can't kind of like navigate it as well. Yeah, so I'm having a hell of a time. I have to use two hands. Yeah, one thing for sure, this is a powerful lifting. This loader does a good job. I got a lot of weight up front here. So we're getting through it, but it's just a lot of nitpicking through that pile. That'll be an all afternoon project. It's all good. What else you gonna do? Sit in the house all day and watch TV? Not me. Screw that. Alright, so here we go. But now, challenging to be a lot of this stuff's really wet. So I don't know if it's going to be wise to try to burn this stuff because it's so wet. I may be better letting it air out and dry out and then do a burn. I think I have like April. I think it's till April you can do burns. It's the first part or middle of April, then you can't do it no more, I think. Maybe May, but I'm definitely plenty of time. And this is all those, you know, all these landscape railroad ties, what do you want to call them? Really not the best idea to burn this stuff. If you're sitting around inhaling this stuff, you're going to die. That's the reality. Because they're all treated.